Welcome back to our Arbitress YouTube channel. In today's class, you're going to learn how to turn pieces of fabric like this to beautiful full fabric that you can use to make any outfit of your choice. So I have these pieces of fabric laying around and I'm going to be using them to turn to a fabric. You can see this is a fabric. This fabric is almost 3 yards and I got this from the pieces of fabric that you can see in that video. So if it's something you'd like to learn, kindly stay tuned to the end of this tutorial. Thank you. So for that, you need to determine the width and length that you want to work with. Basically, you need to look at the pieces of fabric that you have. If they are not so big, then you can consider using small measurements, and if they are big enough, you can use even up to 10 by 10. So the difference is that if your measurements are big, you can get enough fabric easier. The pieces of fabric that I have are not so big, so I chose to use 5 by 5, and that is what you see me measuring. So each piece of my fabric measures 5 by 5 inches, and I cut a lot of pieces. So after cutting it, what I am doing now is trying to arrange it. You can see, so depending on how you want it to be, just make sure that you don't have similar fabric close to each other, so that it can come out really nice. Once you are done arranging it, you may want to pin them together in place, so that when you get to your sewing machine and you are stitching it together, you will not get confused. So that is what I am trying to do here. I'm trying to pin them. As you can see, I'll pin it, then I'm going to go over and do the next layer and then see how it is coming along. So you can see what she's doing there. She's trying to pin everything together. Okay, so like I said, you can see that this one that I'm doing is just 5 by 5, so it is small. If you have enough, if the pieces that you have to work with are really big, instead of 5 by 5, you can do 6 by 6, you can do even 10 by 10. So that way you have your fabric becomes bigger faster. I don't know if you understand that. So you can see that I have done like 2 layers. I'm trying to arrange the third layer now, so that I can see what it's going to look like, because before I go to my sewing machine to start to join it together. So once you pin it, you don't have to arrange everything all at once, so that it's not going to be so overwhelming for you. You start doing it layer by layer. So once you join one layer, you go over, arrange the new set, take them to your sewing machine. You first join them together by the side first. So once you form a full length, then you join to the ones that you have previously made. So basically that is how you can get fabrics out of pieces. Basically that's what we're doing. We're trying to, instead of just throwing away the pieces of fabric, I'm trying to use it to get that, because I have lots of them. So instead of just throwing them away, I just want to see how I can use them to get out something nice that I can now use to make maybe a jacket, a dress, or whatever it is that you want to make with it. So like I said, once you're done placing them and you're happy with what you have, all you need to do is to grab your pins. I always advise that you pin it first, because if you don't pin it, once you get to the sewing machine now, you may get confused. So it is always advisable to pin it first. Once you pin it in place, once you get to your sewing machine, it becomes easy. So once you sew it together, this is what you're going to have. You can see I have about 3 yards here, and I still have loads of fabric that I have cut down to go more. So you can see how beautiful and colorful this is, and can you even believe that this was made from pieces of fabric basically. So now I'm going to go ahead now and try to make something beautiful with this. I don't even know what to make with it yet, but this is what it looks like on the inside. You can see that it is equally neat. If you are making something that you can line, you don't even need to weave it. Once you line it, once you fix your lining on it, it's going to conceal all the rough edges for you. So suggest what I can make with this for me in the comment section. Let me know. If it's a kimono, I think it goes well with the kimono, but I'm thinking of making a dress as well. So if you have any style inspiration for me, let me know in the comment section. And will you consider doing something like this? I will see you in the next one. Bye.